All right, so we're painting the walls. We got a little bit of some repairs to do inside the walls. We're painting under the shelves, and then we're doing a shelving unit here and countertop here. Little update. Got this wall pretty much painted. That's good. Finishing touches. Terrence is a good boy. Who's a good boy?
Arf, arf, arf.
You've been a good boy. Good boy. So we got cabinets in. Finishing up these cabinets right now. Yeah, I just gotta get the big projects done.
Exactly. Yeah, like I say, it's a season,
Yeah.
and so don't worry about it.
Just, like I said, put in that big glass and everything. I gotta take my time with that. All right, so Chad and I, we just got done painting a garage and installing some cabinets. I took a quick pan video just because Chandon and the client, they were talking and I didn't want to interrupt them by just video recording that. We didn't record a whole lot because our battery was dying and we were so focused on making sure. We were so focused on making sure we got the work done today because we only had today to finish it. But the client's super happy. She's wanting us to come back to do more things, so that's a lot of fun.
That's always great, especially when it's a first impression. They're like, yeah, I want you to do this, this, and this now.
They were right there. Those are them.
Aren't these the hanging ones?
Yeah, she wants them right here on the ground because she has to use the ladder. She doesn't want to use the ladder. She's this tall.
I'm not that tall. Don't look at me like
No,
that.
she's this tall.
Don't look at me.
Well, I don't know
she's
where
like, she's like you, but a little bit smaller.
she's like right here.
Yeah. It's like, fuck, man.
So, we're gonna build those.
Got it.
I'm gonna do the plumbing inside,
All right.
and then Keenan, I need you to tackle the trim right here. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm
Hi,
trying
little
to get
boy.
the leash and I didn't want to bother you. Wait, you can go on here.
Okay.
Feel
I wanna say hi to him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I chop up fresh jalapenos in my salads and not every time.
All right. So we just did some liquid nails. Just did some liquid nails around the frame. Of course, got to clean it up right now. There's a huge gap from whoever did it before. So I'm gonna clean that up. I'm gonna need another tube. Such a deep go for this. I already used 2 tubes and it was not enough. I haven't gotten here because there's a big gap. Hopefully the liquid nails will, yeah, I need another tube for sure. I got it in deep, but I didn't get enough to make it flat percent. And we need it to be flat. Got the new one cut. Gonna finish this up. I only made one hole this time because I don't want to get too much overspray. And I just did. Damn it. I'm gonna come in there with a wipe and clean up the rest of this door frame. Hello, how are you doing?
Keaton, is that right?
Yes, I'm Keenan.
I brought Spot over to see you.
Oh. I heard that Spot is a very friendly dog. Little cracks. These little extra holes that were made. Just because I don't want water to get in there. Start eating at the wood. Whatever it may be. Essentially, we're going to just cover this whole piece of wood in the stucco. I'm almost out. I can feel it. I'm just basically covering this where the stucco is and where the door is.
Okay.
And then all the extra, I'll just put it on top of the wood. Because that wood, you can tell, is like starting to decay. Yeah, I need more. More.
See what I got? A bunch of them?
Yeah.
Alright, so for the cabinet, I already installed part of the hinge. This is where the door is going to slide on. This is the adjusters right over here. But let's get to it. If you're ever building cabinets or stuff like this, there's always a painted side and the finished side, or the not painted side. Not painted side is always going to be towards the back because that's where everything is hidden. When you're doing stuff like this, you want to try to do it on a level surface as much as possible. Makes your life a little bit easier. So because I'm just setting this in, I'm just gonna hand tighten this as much as I possibly can so that it just holds. Also, another good tip is that you want to kind of go slow with these so you don't break the wood. That's the part that I need. Get this in, screw it together. Awesome, cool. This part, these hinges are going to be facing towards the upside because that's where the door is going to be put on. Just putting everything together. There you go. So that's pretty much the base of it. Now we are going to get the doors ready. All right, so these are the hinges for the door to kind of slide open, if that makes sense. So there's these small little holes. They didn't drill them all the way. No, these ones they did. It's these ones they didn't drill in all the way. So this just pops in. Just line the holes. Pops in, align the holes. Yeah. Hey Jay, every time I swear during this, I want you just to put a sound effects, the anime. Wow. I want that to be my censorship sound.
Okie dokie. Can't do it?
No, I can do it. I just don't like that you assume that I can do it.
Why, thank you, Riley.
Oh. Sorry, it's my first time. Just when you're screwing these in, you want to kind of go, you want to go straight down. So, gonna just adjust it so it goes straight down. Boom. Oh, perfect. Like a glove. So as you guys can see, there are 4 holes for where your door handles are going. Kind of just depends on how you want it to set. The client, I talked to them recently. What they wanted to do is they wanted to make sure that the door handles were on the top portion instead of the bottom. So to make sure we get that right. Alright, so this is going to be my top. So I want to use these 4 holes. Just going to drill out these holes real quick. So the reason why we're drilling all the way through is because these aren't self-tapping screws, so they're not going to pierce through. They're flat ends. I mean, it can work, but there's a high chance of you splitting the wood. And I do one at a time just to make sure that I got the right one for each. That's door number one. It's going to sit like that. What did Sushi A say to Sushi B? Wasabi. I'll be here all day. Day 42 of no sex. I wore slippers to remember the sound. Ooh, hot, hot. There we go. Now we're just putting the doors on. Line the holes for the hinge. I'm just gonna let it sit down, just gently at a time. Screw it in. Perfect. Get this one in. And if the customer doesn't like, having all this backspace, what we can also do, that's a problem. All right, so everything is done. Look at that, doesn't fall over anymore. What we did, we just drilled this hole straight into the metal that's back over here to hold everything in place. We need to get the shelf in there. All done. What do you think, Shannon? Did I do good?
Yeah, that looks great.
Did I do good, math stuff?
Indeed.
So we're here to the cabinets, built this, stuck this one to the back so it stays nice and secure. Doors don't bother anything. It's all good to go. Keenan did the door trim over here. That's what it looks like now. Put everything, caulked everything. We're gonna come back another day to paint this. Roughly the same color as the wall. Looks really good.
Now we're gonna do the water heater.
Yep. Explain to everybody what we're doing and why we're doing it.
We are draining the water heater. Water heaters, water from the street comes in. It's not completely filtered. There's a lot of minerals in it. So if it sits in the water heater for too long, it'll start to corrode. Over time you'll start to generally see it. It'll corrode the pipes and everything in the house. So ideally once a year you want to at least drain it. And every 2 to 5 years you want to replace the rod, I believe. There's a rod inside that absorbs all the minerals inside the water. Right now we're just going to be draining the water because this is a fairly new unit. And once Channing gets over here, we'll take you through that.
As of right now, we've just attached the hose onto it for it to drain.
Outside.
And that's about it. We're just waiting for good old Chandon. We'll see you guys soon.
This is your hot out, this is your cold in. So you want to turn your water valve off, your ball valve. Always make sure it's fully closed.
And aren't you glad that I just got a new one up there? It's that little twisty one.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
30 years old,
Yep.
right?
So you let that thing go. Like that. It'll push out all the hot pressure. And then you wait for that to be emptied. Just be right back.
Hey.
Yeah. So that's all the pressure.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, Jay. I forgot the transition. Okay, go.
So now we got the gas off. I always check and make sure the pilot light's off.
You want it off?
Yeah. We're gonna do the sediment trap too. So I don't see any light in there. It's still warm. There we go.
Yeah.
You broke the seal.
Let alone, don't touch it. My
Yeah.
God.
See
Don't try
that?
to tighten it. It's
That's
like,
all
it's
the
like
gas
behind the toilet.
sediment.
You know, those should have this kind.
So if they didn't have the sediment trap, then it would go into the water heater. The water heater would get corroded. See all that dirt and grime and stuff in there?
But that tiny little bit at the bottom?
Yep. That's what makes the big difference. Makes it last longer. the water heater if you put one of these in. So push this down, this will push the gas, and then press the spark and look down there and make sure you light it. See it?
Yeah.
You let go,
But
it stops it.
Okay. So it's supposed to stop.
It's supposed to stop, yeah. Then you turn the water back on up top.
Well, they wanted to come and clean the cinnamon trap every year.
All right.
How long it's supposed
Well,
to do.
that's about it.
Really when you're out.
Alright guys, so we got the water heater done, trim, the cabinet install, and the drain pipe cap. And the job is almost done, but all in a day's work for everything, man.
For any other reason.
You can talk and work at the same time, can't you?
No, not when I'm trying to talk to you and communicate.
Okay, I'm in. You in?
Yeah.
Well, because the other ones are gonna be linked with these ones.
They're just gonna go parallel with it.
Yeah. Online with this.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Gotcha.
Because from here to there is 4 feet, so that's gonna be our starting point for our next light.
Yeah.
44 3/4.
I'll do 44 3/4. Go towards me.
Towards you?
Yeah, so I need more quarter. Yeah.
What can I say? I know my holes.
All right, gang. Got our new lights in. Oh, looks great.
All right, so Canon painted, trim, looks really nice. The client wanted the same color as the wall right over here, so he did a really good job.
What up, YouTube? Back with another video, and today we did an LED install and Keenan painted. Yeah, it was a great job. Terrence did a good job helping me put the lights in and everything, and we got another happy customer, and she wants us to come back to do more work, like always. So, with that being said, we'll see you on the next one. Terrence.
Terrence is the glue that holds us together.